Hello everyone, welcome back to Sketch by Sketch. Today we're going to be doing a fun sketch with me illustration in my ELO sketchbook. I'm just going to be designing a character for summer. This isn't going to be a super formal video. I just wanted to get in the sketchbook and do something summery. It's June, I've been out by the pool, just got back from a summer vacation, and I'm just really feeling all the summer vibes. So let's get into this video. I just really want this to look really beachy and cute. And I'm planning on drawing the character more over here so we can draw some like Hawaiian pretty flowers over here. I just want this to be really bright and colorful. And if this doesn't take too long, then maybe we'll do some extra sketches over here. But let's just get started. I'm gonna start like always. I like to use colored pencils to sketch with. I'm looking at a reference for just a pose. I'm just going to kind of loosely sketch this out. I never really know what to do with my characters as far as poses, so I usually have to look at a reference. And I want there to be a handbag, and I want to draw just a pretty like summer dress. So I'm just kind of loosely drawing in the details here. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite season is. I don't think my favorite is summer. I don't know, it might be. I have a hard time choosing what my favorite season is because there's so many things I like about all the different ones. I love the holidays, so winter is super fun, but I also love getting outside and doing all the summer activities as well. So that's a hard question for me, but I've really been feeling the summer lately, so thought we had to do this drawing. And I am planning on doing a summer outfits video. I do one for every season. I was gonna film that one today, and I was just kind of wanting to get in my sketchbook and do a drawing more like this, so be on the lookout for that. All right, I want to do a dress. I've seen these recently. It's kind of got this fabric gathering here up at the top. It's just like that section is like ruched or whatever, and I think they're really cute. Then I'm going to do some tie straps because that is so summery and cute. I'm going to do this a little bit more of a tighter dress, so I'm going to draw the fabric gathering. I'm going to have her hand up kind of like in her hair. And I usually draw really long hair, so let's just do a little bit more of a mid-length hair today with some bangs. That sounds cute. I'm just kind of coming up with this as we go. Don't really have that much of a plan right now. And sometimes drawings like that are the best because you just get to come up with the ideas and it's nothing that you have to worry about. This is just a fun sketch with me. And starting with a pose really does help because it just gives you kind of some direction. I'm really glad to be back filming YouTube. I took quite the break off for about a month or two there at the end of the school year. I was just so busy. I graduated this year, so I'm still very busy with trying to get things ready for college starting in the fall, but now that actual school is done, I should have more free time for sure until it gets closer. So right now I don't have any plans for the channel once I start college. I definitely don't want to give up on it. I just might have to make some adjustments because my schedule is going to be a lot busier once I start that. I'm going to have a lot of classes, so we're just going to see how that goes once we get there. But for now, I'm back for the summer and I'm very excited. I'm going to draw a bunch of layered necklaces here. I love these little beachy necklaces. Been wearing them. I think they're so cute. I love drawing like middle parted curtain bangs. I just think they're so cute. I've not been drawing as much as I would like to. I've definitely been trying to get back at it, but not as much as I want to. So hopefully in the next few weeks I will have more time. I'm gonna have her eyes kind of closed, looking over to the side. So I've got to draw the eyelid in. When you draw the eyes kind of closed, you're gonna see more of the eyelid, so just make sure you remember to draw that in. And the eyebrows. This is looking so cute, guys. I love it. And then we'll just get this hand. Let's do some bracelets. And then the rest of it will be covered with that. All right, this is so cute. Let's do some mini hoops. And then some freckles because it's summer. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and draw some flowers for a background, and then I'll see you after I get that done. All right, I love the way that these flowers turned out. I think it's really cute. So let's go ahead and start adding some color. That is the best part of this because it's so tropical and fun. Let's go ahead and do these flowers first, just to add a little bit of color to the page. So let's have some fun and do some ombre. So let's blend this orange into pink. Again, I'm just kind of coming up with this as I go, but I'm just having fun with it. And feel free to follow along if you want to draw some flowers like this. Have fun with it. I had a really fun video idea. I feel like I've talked about doing this on the channel before, it's just never happened. I really would like to do a Bob Ross follow along. I stayed in a cabin for my senior trip a few weeks ago, and the TV would not work. I could not figure out how to get the channels, and the only thing I could get on the TV was a channel that played Bob Ross, and it just made me think that how fun that would be to do that on the channel. So I spent some time watching Bob Ross, and I really would love to do a Bob Ross painting sometime. So let me know in the comments if that's something you would like to see. I think this is really cute, this flower right here. I don't really draw flowers that often, or plants or anything like that. That's something I'd like to get better at drawing. I just don't really take the time to do it. This is pretty simple. So like I said, if you'd like to follow along, this is probably pretty entry as far as flowers go. And then I saw these beautiful tropical flowers. That's what these are. That had yellow on the outside of them. blended into like more of like a cream. So let's try that. And as you can see, I didn't add line art. I'm keeping this really simple today. And I feel like I say that in most of my videos, but it's kind of become part of my style to just not make everything so finished. It's okay if it's more messy, I guess. Just outlining with the yellow and a little bit in the center. And then we're gonna use, let's see, might be a little too dark yet. I think it needs to be almost like a skin tone. I'm gonna blend that yellow right into the page. Perfect, that's exactly what I was looking for. And they kind of had hints of pink when I was looking at references. So I'm gonna add some little flecks of pink onto them. Oh, I love this. This one had, all the tropical flowers have little stems on them. All right, let's do this big flower. I want this big flower to be pink, bright pink. And I'm leaving all these colors out so I can use them to color the dress of our character, so it all just kind of goes together and is tropical. That's kind of the vibe we're going for. All right, and same technique here. I'm just starting to blend it out from the middle. This is a really easy way to make something look harder or more elaborate than it is, these flowers. So I think these look very nice and they look like I blended them and everything, but you can see it's really not that difficult. Just takes a little practice. And I want to use a darker, I'm not done blending there, but I kind of just want to get some of the details in. Alright, so let's keep adding pinks. Oh, I really like that one. That one just kind of brings the brightness that it needed. And let's see, I think I've used almost every pink in my collection at this point. Just continuing to layer those, because the more you keep adding, the more it's just going to blend together. I'm going to use a little bit of this like reddish color. I might actually look at one of my Copic markers and see if it's a little lighter, because I want these edges to be pretty light. So I am going to use a Copic marker. And there we have it for the pink flower. Now let's do these leaves. trying to keep my space cleaned up. I've got a lot going on. All right. I want this green to be really bright. That's actually perfect. Just love it when I kind of lost my color sheet, so I just have to blindly guess when I choose these markers, and I love it when I pick the right color first try. It rarely happens, but it's always nice. And I'm gonna leave part of that white so I can go in with an even lighter green, make it really pop. I think part of making plants look very lifelike is bright highlights. At least when I draw plants, that seems to make them look a little better. I'm not gonna blend this one quite as much, more just putting the colors down. I guess it's still blending now. Everything looks so fresh. I love it. All right, one color that didn't get added with the flowers that I want to be involved is a bright summery blue. That might work. I'm gonna try a couple options here, see if I can get the right one. I use a lot of more muted colors when I draw, but today we really just want it to be bright. Oh, that's nice. Okay, let's go ahead and start coloring our character. So I want the skin to be a little more tan. So let's start out with a blush. Okay. Go ahead and add more of a base color. Being careful to color around all the elements that we've included in our drawing. And this Ohuhu color is the perfect, it's YR4, it's perfect for any kind of tan skin. And I almost forgot to color the face. That's one of the most important parts. All right, I just love that color. All right, let's go in, I think this is the one, yes, rose beige. It complements that color so nicely. doing this a little bit more of a backlit kind of a lighting situation. I'm not great at lighting, but I'm attempting. Okay, and now I think we need to add just something a little darker and then add more blush. Alright, let's add more blush and then, ooh, I kind of like this really bright blush. And then what if we did lipstick to match? Oh, so cute. I love it. Okay, let's keep going. Freckles, so cute. And then I'm going to do some lighter. And then I think I want the hair more of an ashy blonde, so make sure to leave the headband white because I think I just want it to be white. I'm just adding highlights and shadows where I feel like it should go. Add a little more of this yellow just for more of that summery blonde. And then I need to go in and do something with the eyes so we can see them a little better. And let's do blue eyes, bright blue. Okay, now we're getting to adding more colors to jewelry. And that headband kind of just looks unfinished, so let's just make it pink. outline the face just a little bit. I think that really makes the hair look natural and pretty. Let's do her bag to match the headband. And we can put a little shading there. All right, now for the dress. I kind of just have an idea to make, hold on. Okay, so what if I just outline all this in yellow? And then start going in with flower-like shapes. And then kind of go in and do that with all these colors, just randomly. Because what's more summery than all the summer colors together? This drawing has been so much fun. I just am loving the whole vibe of this. It's so cute. I feel like I have a dress like this. I'm not sure. Might be where this inspiration is coming from, because I really feel like I've seen this before. I'm using just different varieties of all the colors. Lighter green, darker green, just like we used in all the flowers. So it all really ties in. That's why I saved all of the colors that we used, so that it would be as cohesive as possible. And the more colors I start putting on here, the less space there is. They're going to start running together, and that's what we want. This is actually a really quick way to do a pattern, and you don't really have to worry about any rhyme or reason to it because it's random. I'm going to make some folds on the fabric of the dress a little bit. And I actually think I want to do the bows and the straps in a dark pink. And we need orange. That's the darker orange, so I want to add mostly, I think, the lighter orange, so do a little of both. Can you imagine just wearing this, like maybe to go get coffee or something in the summer, or shopping at a boutique or an outdoor market. Oh my goodness. I just love summer, guys. Okay, I think that is so summery. I'm gonna give it just a light coloring with this super light pink. And I'm gonna add some folds in the fabric with a pink. And I want to add some colors to her jewelry. I think adding a little bit of this blue around her would be nice. Frame those flowers. And maybe just a little more blush. Alright guys, here's the finished product. I am in love with it. So summery. So glad that I have this in my sketchbook. It just marks the beginning of summer. I did go ahead and add some white acrylic paint for some highlights. Sorry I didn't film that. I got a little distracted and just did it. So anyways, if you want to see more videos like this where I just do a page in my sketchbook with markers or another type of medium, let me know. If you want a tutorial maybe more in depth on how I did these flowers, because I just kind of sketched them out today, I could do that as well. So leave me a comment down below and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!